This is a really good question. So in Cambridge, context is absolutely at the heart of everything that we do in the admissions process. Our admissions process is contextual. What are we looking for when we assess potential Cambridge students in the undergraduate admissions process? Well, we're looking for academic potential, and we're looking for that academic potential irrespective of the background that someone has come from. Now, in order to look for academic potential irrespective of background, you need to take that background into account, because you need to be aware of the various contexts that each individual is and has been academically performing in order to get a fair assessment of what their academic potential is and what their future academic performance in Cambridge might be. So what kinds of contexts do we consider? Well, for many people looking at it from the outside, one of the first topics that's on their mind when we talk about this is school type. And yes, we consider the type of school, the sector that an applicant's school is in. But we also consider lots of other things about each applicant's school and their background, whether they're coming from overseas or whether they're applying from the UK. That includes the average GCSE performance of their school if they take GCSEs at that school, the average A-level score of the school, again, if they offer A-levels. It also includes things like how often people from that school go on to university full stop, but also Cambridge and Oxford in particular, which is one way for us to understand how much school or college support an applicant might have had with their Cambridge application. There's also lots of other kinds of context in addition to the broad educational context that an applicant undertakes their education in. On the individual level, we think about context to do with income, whether someone has been on free school meals in the last 6 years, for example, also whether someone has ever been in care. Then on a postcode level, we look at stats which tell us how often people from an applicant's local area go on to university, the socioeconomic characteristics of an applicant's local area, and more. We treat all our applicants as individuals. We're trying to really get a sense of you as an individual in your context, and that's what in your context means. It means trying to piece together all the various aspects that will inevitably have affected your education so far, your educational performance and your life. Trying to take all of those into account as best we can to make this ultimate judgment about your academic potential and how likely you are to thrive if we make you an offer to come and study at Cambridge. So contextual admissions is about widening participation, and it's about equality of opportunity, and it's about simply getting the best people, the people with the most academic potential, irrespective of their background. I hope that makes sense and clears some things up. As ever, if you have any questions, do feel free to leave them in the comments, and we will do our best to reply to you either through another comment or in another video.